I'm Natalie Richardson. This is my younger son, Ian. My older son is out mowing. His name's Isaac, and we've been part of this body forever. I mean, since like 99 at Christ Community, maybe 1999. My husband's John Richardson, and he went to heaven April of 2019. And so we were just going to share, our family has a huge passion for small groups, for being in small groups and just being connected to the body of Christ. And so that's what we were going to share about today. Well, when John and I were newly married, we weren't in a small group, and we were at the church, and actually we were in a small group. We were in a small group of older couples, which we have loved those people, and they have been so instrumental in our lives over the years. But then we hit this spot where we really wanted to get to know like couples our age, and there really just weren't any in the church, like young, still in college or right out of college. So we met with Lynn, who was the small group pastor at the time, and he said, I think this is one of those moments, like if you build it, they will come. And so he basically was telling John and I we should start a small group, and we both just kind of laughed at him. But we did it anyway, and they came out of the woodworks, and it was so fun. And that was like our first taste of being in a small group with people, and those people have been in our lives ever since. I mean, we've all gone different directions, but like when Daddy went to heaven in that April, they traveled from all over the country to come here because we were like so close before we had kids, before we were like busy with life. We were busy with each other, which was fun. But I was looking back in our text with this current small group that we're in, and we've been there since 2016 with the Fernandezes and all of them. And we've been meeting as families for the last several years with our kids, which has been a whole different dynamic to bring our kids into the mix. But it's been beautiful. One other thing I wanted to share early on, like right when I was pregnant with Isaac, I was on bed rest for like 5 months. And we were new to a small group then, and they just became our family. We live in North Louisiana. My family's not from North Louisiana. John was from North Carolina. So we didn't have family here. And family's huge where I'm from. So my family started coming up, like to do all the things that needed to be done because I was on bed rest. And it became very evident to them too that the body of Christ is a beautiful thing. And I just loved that it could minister even to my family how much we need each other. And we don't just need blood relations, we need the body of Christ. Like that's the bond that was there, and that was just a huge testimony to me. But then fast forward several years, and when John went to heaven, just the amount of ministry that came to our family from our small group was overwhelming, to say the least. Just the way they carried us and they prayed for us, but more importantly, like over the last couple of years, the way they've reminded us of truth when truth feels slippery. And I think, to me, that's the shown reason for the body of Christ, because truth is truth. It doesn't change, it doesn't shift. God doesn't move, he doesn't shift, he doesn't change through time, but our human brains shift in our ability to grab hold of that. And so to have friends that's our bond, come and sit beside me and sing truth over me when I can't remember what it is, and then allow me to do that to them when they can't remember, until we can remember again. And in the joyous times too, in the times where we just celebrated a wedding last weekend and our whole small group was there, because it was just as much their family that was getting married as it was mine. So, throwing you on the spot, but I just think that a long time ago, and one of our pastors told us, You don't wait till you're in a crisis to find people. You need people for crisis. And that's a very wise nugget of truth for me. Because people are who carried us. The body of Christ is who carried us, has carried us.